Hi everyone, you all are most welcome on my YouTube channel again. Now I am here long back with the poetry when I set out for Lyonesse that has been written by Thomas Hardy or composed by Thomas Hardy. So in this poetry, whenever he started his journey to Lyonesse, so something happened with him, but nobody could tell what happened with him actually, right? Neither a prophet nor the wisest wizard, nobody could tell, right? And the sometimes I can relate this poetry to a human being. How? Whenever we visit somewhere else, we are having an inner glow on our face, right? By our experiences, the experiences what we get on that place, right? We really want to share those experiences to our friends, to how many people did we meet, what did we eat there, how did we enjoy there, what kind of places palaces were there, and all and all and all, right? So the same happened with the poet. Why did he get that inner glow? He was unable to tell that, right? So now we will be reading a little bit about the poet. Now see the picture of Thomas Hardy, it's here, this is Thomas Hardy, right? And the name of the poetry, this is When I Set Out for Lyonesse. And now see here about the poet. About the poet, Thomas Hardy was born on June 2nd, 1840 and died on January 11, 1928. Clear? He was an English novelist and poet. Hardy wrote poetry throughout his life and regarded himself primarily as a poet. He gained fame as the author of novels, including some novels are here. Just focus here. Far from the Mending Crowd, Far from the Mending Crowd, The Mayor of Casterbridge, Jude the Obscure. Clear? Now come to the next slide. Poem at a glance. So here we will be reading a little bit about the poetry. What is in this poetry actually? See here, poem at a glance. The poet travels to an imaginary place, and what is that place? I told you already, that's Lyonesse, right? So he shares details of his journey. So what are the details of his journey? See here will be of details of his journey, right? Sorry for that. And the impact it had upon him in this poetry. Thomas Hardy, British poet, novelist and architect, once he visited a church to introspect the restoration. What is restoration? Basically, any building, right, that is in bad condition. Okay, so we want that's restoration, right? It's rebuilt, right, to mend it. Okay, it was winter season and the entire foliage. What is foliage here? Foliage, you can talk about grass, flowers, trees, natural things related to plants, flowers, grass and all. Forest, we can I can use here. There was rime. What is rime? Frost. Obviously in winter season, whenever you are visiting a forest, you are going outside, so on leaves, grass, you will be finding forest frost there, right? So he was alone. The parish was 100 miles away from the destination he lived. He stayed at the parish for some time. During this period, he got an inner change that created a special glow in his eye. So inner change, he got an inner change. Now very deep meaning. Sometimes what happens whenever from inside we are very very positive, so the glow comes automatically on our face, it comes in our eyes, positivity surrounds us. So the same happened with the poet. He got an inner change that created a special glow in his eyes. This poem is the result of his visit to the church. Now he is telling all the details through this poetry. See in the next slide. When I set out for Lyonesse, 100 miles away, the Rhine was on the spray and starlight lit my lonesomeness. When I set out for Lyonesse, 100 miles away. Firstly, rhyming scheme I am going to tell you. Lyonesse, away, spray, lonesomeness, Lyonesse again, away. Now see here, Lyonesse is A, right? I will mark here A. This is A, right? Away is B. Spray is again B. Lonesomeness is A, Lyonesse is A, away is B. So what is the rhyming scheme here? I am writing down, please note it down. A, B, B, A, B. So this is rhyming scheme. Okay, meanings are here: rhyme, frost, starlight. It's starlight. Okay, correct it. Brightness of stars and lit may shone. I'm just explaining the lines of this poetry. When I set out for Lyonesse, when the poet started his journey for Lyonesse, Lyonesse is an imaginary place. I told you, 100 miles away, and this place was 100 miles away from his own destination where he lived. The rhyme was on the spray. I told you, on the spray. On the sprays, I'm talking about the whole foliage. There was rhyme. Rhyme is frost, and starlight lit my lonesomeness. And he was alone there. He was in solitude. There was nobody to in order to accompany him. Who was there to accompany him then? Only starlight, light of stars. When I set out for Lyonesse, 100 miles away. So these two lines have been repeated there. So repetition can be here. Now next. What would be chance at Lyonesse while I should sojourn there? No prophet durst declare, nor did the wisest wizard guess. What would be chance at Lyonesse while I should sojourn there? Sojourn means basically to stay. But by chance means happen, right? What would happen at Lyonesse with me whenever I was staying there? No prophet. Who is prophet? Prophet is a fortune teller who tells our future or fortune, right? But that's not right. I will not suggest you prophets are right. No, they are not right at all, right? But we people traditionally, sometimes we consider they will be telling something good about our future and fortune, but nothing is like that in reality. Okay, so no prophet dare declare what happened with the poet. So what happened? I already told you, whenever he was visiting, that there was some glow, inner change was there. Inner change can be related to spirituality, right? Something goodness he got, and that glow came on his face there. Nor did the wisest wizard guess. And the whatsoever happened with the poet, even wisest wizard. Wisest means the most brilliant wizard. Who is wizard? Wizard is a person who is believed to have magic powers. You can see here, he also couldn't tell. Neither wisest wizard nor prophet could declare what happened with the poet exactly. What would be chance at Lyonesse? What happened at Lyonesse with him whenever he was staying there? Nobody can tell. So see here, rhyming scheme again. Okay, Lyonesse, this is A, there B, right? Again B, A, B. So what is the rhyming scheme? Like earlier, A, please note it down, A, B, B, A, again A, and then B is here. Okay, I have written down here. So, and what would, there is alliteration. Wa is going to be repeated here, right? Same sound is going to be repeated there. And wisest wizard, there is also alliteration. What would be chance at Lyonesse while I should sojourn there, right? So what is alliteration here? What would is alliteration here. Durst declare also, underline please, durst declare. What would, and here again what would. Okay, so these, and wisest wizard, right? These all are alliteration here. Now come to the next slide. Got it? Now see here. When I returned from Lyonesse with magic in my eyes, all marked with mute surmise, my radiance rare and fathomless, when I returned from Lyonesse with magic in my eyes. So here the poet is saying, when I returned from Lyonesse, okay, after journey everyone comes back his home, right? When he returned his home from Lyonesse, there was some magic in his eyes, all marked with mute surmise. What is surmise? Surmise here, something true without having evidence. Something true, all the people, observed. There was something, there was some glow on his face, there was something in his eyes, but nobody could say what was it, because they were not having any evidence at all. How did it happen? When did it happen? They didn't, but they could observe that there is some, glow on his face, right? All marked with mute surmise. Meanings are here. Mute means they were quiet. Surmise means thing true without having evidence. My radiance rare and fathomless. And according to the poet, at that time his radiance which he had due to inner change, radiance came in his eyes due to inner change, that was rare. Hardly he got it. Hardly. Obviously it is not usual. It is rare. It was rare and deep. Fathomless means quite deep. When he returned from Lyonesse with magic in his eyes, right? So again here here I'm talking about rhyming schemes. So please see here again A, B, please write down B, then again A, then again A, then again B. See the words Lyonesse, eyes, surmise, fathomless, Lyonesse, eyes, right? I hope you all have understood this poetry, right? With question answers and all, I will meet you in the next video. Till now, just learn rhyming scheme and the meaning of this poetry. How is it impacting you and all, and how many literary devices are here. So learn all the things with question answers. I will be meeting you in the next video. Bye. Take care.